Howdy, folks. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am your host, the Mighty Bjorn, and today we're going to do a deep dive into some steampunk. Well, actually, this game is a combination of steampunk and diesel punk, but either ways, this is the Guns of Icarus. Let's dive on in. As I do this review, I'm going to just start off with the very basic information like I normally do. We're going to start off with the developer, and the publisher is Muse Games. The engine is Unity Engine. It was released for PlayStation 4, Windows PC, Linux, and Mac OS October of 2012. Now, as I said, it is a steampunk, diesel punk FPS type game. It is based around airship combat. I almost just said ship combat. That would have gave the indication of naval ships, huh? Now, I'm going to just quickly dive on to what I like or what I think is fine with the game. The graphics is fine. The sounds are generally fine. Actually, I really like the sounds for the most part because stuff like the autocannons sound like autocannons. I actually really like the sounds of the miniguns because they kind of sound like the old crank action Gatling guns. They sound like very mechanical, and then there's a lot of cogs in that are turning just to make the barrels turn and the gun fire. There's also a lightning cannon in the game, which sounds really cool. So actually the sounds for the most part, I actually really like the sounds. The music is fine too. It kind of sets the mood. It's kind of generic, but it works for the context of the game. Now you can play as three different roles. You can play as a pilot, you can play as the gunner, and you can play as the engineer, and everyone's got different things to them, such as the pilot has different abilities that allows him to push the engines harder or maybe increase the maneuverability temporarily or whatever. Of course, this partially damages the ship. Of course, the gunner, he gets things such as faster reloads, different ammunition types that he can load into his guns, as well as and things of that nature. And then, of course, the engineer has different repair tools that makes his repairability better than anyone else's repair abilities. The game is co-op or PvP. I primarily only played co-op. I did not try PvP. Didn't really want to waste my time with it because I just wanted to play the game with my buddies and have fun. And I did actually have fun with the game. There is various difficulties for the missions, pretty much everything from going from easy to hard, which hard is actually pretty difficult. I'd say we didn't get through any of the hard missions, although I was kind of a noob. So, I might have been a little bit of an hindrance. It probably would have been better if we also would have had multiple ships instead of just one ship, which is kind of cool. So you can actually have up to 4 people on a ship, and I think there'd still be like one AI on the ship as well. And then you can actually have up to 4 ships in a group for co-op. I'm not sure how PvP works on that end. As I said, I didn't get to try PvP. Don't really know anything about it. Now, that being said, there's also 12 different ships in the game. Each ship has different layouts. They're a little bit different in size. Some are built to be a bit more tanky, such as the Galleon. But also, that being said, the Galleon is also a bit slower, so it does take a bit more punishment than the typical ships do. While you can also use some of the lighter weight ships, they tend to have less firepower but they also and less armor, but they also tend to have a lot more maneuverability. So it's all kind of a trade-off of what you really want. You want speed, you want maneuverability, you want armor, etc. And with all that being said, I also feel that the models of the ships look really cool looking at them. So definitely A plus there on the designs of the ships.
Nice fucking models!
Now, things I think are really kind of a letdown for this game is one is the player base is really small. I mean, seriously, I've seen fucking ghost towns with larger populations than this game had. I mean, I think at one point when we were playing, there was like 25 people online total. So really nothing for a player base, which is very unfortunate. And I'm not quite sure why, because the game does look like it's a lot of fun. And like I said, when I played it, the game was a lot of fun. I had fun. Now, that being said, the progression of the game doesn't really feel like anything super special. There is progression there, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to really, it doesn't feel like it really gives anything, to be honest. Now, I know there's different cosmetics you can unlock as you level up, as well as there's different ships that you can unlock as you level up as well. So that's probably where most of the progression's really focused, is just getting the different types of ships, because all the ships play differently from one another. So anyway, with that being said, the game is $4.99 on Steam, and that's the regular price. And essentially, what you want to do is, if you're going to buy the game now, you want to just buy Guns of Icarus Alliance, which I guess adds some features that the regular game didn't have. Not quite sure. I'm a little foggy there. But honestly, while I did have fun with this game and I did not see anything like super egregiously wrong with the game seemed fine to me for the most part. Even the AI seemed fine. Yeah, you had to order the AI around, but once you gave the order, the AI did what it needed to do. I really, I don't know how to put it. I don't really see anything wrong with this game, but I really can't recommend it either. Now, I could easily recommend this game if you have buddies that also has the game and that you're intending to play with your buddies and you all kind of group up and planning on playing the game on a fairly regular basis. But playing the game alone would definitely be boring and suck. And there's just not enough of a player base to make it worth just buying for yourself and maybe just playing with random people, because they're just not there, to be honest. And that being said, too, like, I picked up this game for like 72 cents on sale. So this game does go on sale fairly regularly. And when it does go on sale, it's really, really dirt cheap. Like, I bought a cosmetic DLC pack and the game, it was like $1.24 on sale. So if you are going to buy it, that's probably when I would buy it, is on sale. And like I said, only if you have buddies that has this game and you all intend on actually playing the game. Other than that, I have nothing really negative to say about it, to be honest. So anyway, there it is, folks. That is my review of Guns of Icarus. Anyway, folks, hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for tuning in. I know it's kind of short today, but it is what it is. Anyway, have yourself a wonderful day.